Lesson 16. Unit 1. Hey, Bella. Have you seen Ben lately? I haven't seen him for a week.
Please come closer. Ben's attending a marijuana addiction treatment program.
He was hooked on marijuana? He didn't seem like that type of person.
Well, ever since he entered Harvard, he has always been stressed out. I've heard him say that he wants to throw in the towel multiple times. Of course, I told him it's too soon to throw in the towel.
Now that you mention it, he often tells me that he gets cold feet whenever he takes a test. So, how is he doing now?
Well, right now, he's staying with his mom attending the program.
At least he's in good hands.
I don't know about that. Ben knows she's a dedicated mother, but at the same time, he thinks she expects too much from him.
Oh no, I think he really needs to get it off his chest while he's with her. Idioms. To be hooked on. To get hooked on. She has just found out her husband is hooked on drugs.
To throw in the towel. I thought it over and have decided to throw in the towel. I just don't have what it takes to do this job, and everything has been falling apart.
To get cold feet. To have cold feet. I bought a ticket for the roller coaster, but I couldn't ride it because I got cold feet.
To be in good hands. When my mom watches the kids, I can focus on my work because I know they are in good hands.
To get something off one's chest. I really don't like the way Peggy treats me.
I would talk to her and get it off my chest.
Unit 2. Nora, my son is hooked on video games and I don't know what to do.
I wouldn't take it too seriously. He's just being a teenager.
I'm aware that video game addiction is becoming more and more prevalent among teenage boys, but still, he's playing way too much.
What have you tried so far?
Of course, I've tried everything, but now I'm about to throw in the towel.
Does he have friends that he can play with outside?
You know, the high school kid living next door is kind of like my son's older brother. I thought when he was playing with that kid, he was in good hands. I mean, I thought at least he wouldn't play video games, and I was wrong.
They played the games together?
Yup.
Oh my God. Have you discussed this with Greg?
Well, I haven't, but I don't want to because he's going to blame this on me. You know, I'm the one who bought the game set for him. When he had cold feet before the end of the school exam, I promised to buy him the game set to cheer him up.
But you were just trying to motivate him, and Greg should understand that.
You don't know him, Nora. I feel like he's always judging me when it comes to bringing up the kids.
Madison, I would still discuss it with him. He's your husband. I mean, you should at least get it off your chest.
Idioms. To be hooked on. To get hooked on. To be addicted to. After watching Swing Kids, I started taking this tap dance class and now I'm hooked on it.
To throw in the towel. To give up. To admit defeat. The gambler threw in the towel after losing $30,000.
To be in good hands. To be well taken care of. No worries. Your computer is in good hands. Mike has been fixing computers for almost 10 years.
To get cold feet. To have cold feet. To be timid and afraid. I have cold feet about getting married.
To get something off one's chest. To unburden oneself. I know you're upset about something. Why don't you just get it off your chest?
Unit 3. Isabella, I have to get something off my chest. I want to confess that I was the one who took Lucas to the casino last year. Before then, he didn't know anything about gambling, and I feel horrible.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've heard Sophia is getting divorced from Lucas, and I think that's because he is hooked on gambling.
Oh, you were talking about their divorce. But I don't think that's true, though.
They're not getting a divorce?
Yes, they are, but not because of gambling. Sophia and Lucas have lots of marital issues, and they've been seeing a counselor for a year. However, it hasn't fixed any of their problems, and they've finally decided to throw in the towel.
Oh, no. Is she okay?
At first, she had cold feet about her divorce, but she seems fine after moving into her mother's. I guess at least she's in good hands now.
Idioms. To get something off one's chest. To unburden oneself. I didn't want to offend her, but I really had to get it off my chest.
To be hooked on. To get hooked on. To be addicted to. I think my daughter is hooked on social media. She uses it too often.
To throw in the towel. To give up. To admit defeat. Can I give it a try one more time? I don't want to throw in the towel yet.
To get cold feet. To have cold feet. To be timid and afraid. I always get cold feet before giving a presentation in his class.
To be in good hands. To be well taken care of. Ms. Davis is a very experienced teacher. Your child will be in good hands. Lesson 17. Unit 1. Riley, hi there. What are you up to today?
Hi, Peter. I'm on my way to the gym, actually.
Good for you. I was going to ask, have you lost weight? You look really good.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been working out now for 3 months, and I've lost 25 pounds. About 5 months ago, I had a checkup with my doctor. He didn't mince words. He told me that I needed to get into shape, or I'd have serious health problems.
Oh, I know what you mean. Look at me. I've really let myself go. I need to get back into shape, too. What kind of workout do you do?
I walk most days, and I do CrossFit 4 times a week. CrossFit is great. We climb walls and ropes and do all sorts of crazy stuff. My goal is to be able to flip over a tractor tire.
Flip a tractor tire?
Oh, yes. It's a thing. But in order to do that, I've got to get a little more ripped. It's a process, but I'm really enjoying it.
Would you mind if I joined you sometime?
Not at all, man. Call me and I'll take you to my gym later this week. They'll let you try it for free.
Idioms. To not mince words. I asked my professor if she thought my writing was improving. She did not mince words and told me that I had to work much harder.
To get into shape. To be in shape. To be out of shape. I started running to get into shape, then I added swimming and got into even better shape.
To let oneself go. When I was a teenager, I stayed inside playing video games all day and eating potato chips. I was so unhealthy then. I really let myself go.
It's a thing.
So we went to this restaurant where they do Korean and Puerto Rican food. They call it Ko-Rican.
What an interesting combination.
It's a thing. To get ripped. To be ripped. His girlfriend trained to be an American Ninja Warrior. She's not very big, but she is strong and totally ripped. Unit 2. Aaron, hey, wow, you look terrific. Have you been working out?
Hi, Randall. Yes, I've been trying to get into shape and lead a less stressful life. You know, I really let myself go last year, so I've stopped eating sugar, I run, and I do goat yoga.
Goat yoga? As in yoga with goats?
Baby goats, yes. It's so much fun.
You're serious? It's a thing?
It's a thing.
Aaron, I'm not going to mince words. Goat yoga sounds ridiculous.
It is a little ridiculous, but once you've tried it, you'll be hooked. I mean, I won't get ripped doing goat yoga, but it's lowered my stress levels so much.
Well, maybe you could get ripped if you lifted the goats.
Oh, Randall.
Idioms. To get into shape. To be in shape. To be physically fit. To be out of shape. To not be physically healthy. My daughter is on the rowing team for her university. She's in great shape.
To let oneself go. To be careless in one's appearance and or health. He looks like he hasn't shaved or showered in 2 days. He's really let himself go.
It's a thing. It exists. I started doing aerial yoga. We hang on ropes in the air and do yoga this way.
You're kidding me, right?
No, it's a thing. I go every week.
To not mince words. To speak honestly and directly. I asked my financial advisor how much I need to save for retirement. He did not mince words and told me that unless I save half of my paycheck each month, I won't retire until I'm 80.
To get ripped. To be ripped. To have a muscular and athletic body. Bruce used to be the weakest guy on the tennis team, but he's been on a special diet and exercise plan for 6 months, and now he got really ripped.